Hello, Princess on a Pillow here, and I'm here to do a review on two historical romance novels. These are the romance novels. I don't know if you can see them. One is At the Earl's Convenience by Maggi Anderson, and the other one is Annabelle. What does that say? Annabelle Enhanced the Rejected Earl by Hanna Hamilton. I know this one's not stay up for long. No problem. Okay, those are the two books I'm going to review today. First one is At the Earl's Convenience by Maggi Anderson. Okay, the hero is an earl. He reigns in his commission in the army while England was at war. So now the ton shuns him because it's like he quit the military in the middle of the war. So they don't like him for that reason. But the reason he did that was because he's the sole surviving person in his family. His brother died and his father died, so he's the only one that can carry on he's the only one that can carry on the Earl's line. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Earl's line. If he's in the military or if he's in the army and he dies, then there will be no one else to carry on the line. So he quits. And plus his estate is in arrears and he doesn't have the money to bring it back, you know. He's practically broke. So he needs to marry a rich heiress so that he could produce an heir and use her money to get his estate back up to par. So, let me see. Next, the heroine, she's not a member of the aristocrat, but she has wealth. So she's allowed to socialize with the aristocrat since she's wealthy. They allow her to socialize. And she's in love with the hero. So the hero asks her to marry him. And he makes sure he tells her that the reason I'm asking you to marry me is because I want your money. You know, it's because of your money. And when he asks her to marry him, she says no. You know, because she wants to marry for love. She don't want somebody who's marrying her for money. And she gets other offers, and she turns them all down because they all want her money. So she lives with her sister, and her sister has kids and cats and dogs and rabbits and all kinds of, you know, and a husband and a wonderful, lively household. And she's thinking to herself, if I don't get married, I'm going to be stuck here taking care of my niece and nephews. And I don't want that. I want kids of my own, and I want a home of my own. So the next time the Earl asks her, which is who's the hero, asks her to marry him, she says yes. So they get married. You know, they get married, and after the wedding, they ride off on their way, I think, to London. They're on their way to London. They were living they were in Bath, and now they're on their way to London. And they stop at an inn, and at the inn, you know, he sends her up to the room, and then he just leaves her. He just leaves her. No goodbye, no I'll be back soon, or where I'm going, I'll see you later, nothing. He just leaves her. So the next morning, you know, she wakes up, and he's not there, and they're like, everybody's telling her that he left. He got in a carriage and left. And she's devastated and she's pissed off. It seems like he just took her money and just left. So she is pissed. I'm not going to say anything else about the book because I'll give the story away. But I rate this book a 2. The reason I rate this book a 2 is I love the heroine. She was smart. She was intelligent. She wasn't a simpering miss. You know, she knew what she was doing, you know. She didn't just sit around, woe is me, crying, asking people for help and stuff like that. She took care of, you know, stuff. So I do like the heroine. The hero, I did not hear it too much. He was too cocky for me. I wasn't crazy about the hero, so I rated this book a 2-star. Okay, and I rated that on Goodreads. I'm a member of Goodreads, and I read books and review them on Goodreads. Okay, the next one is Annabelle Enchants the Rejected Earl by Hanna Hamilton. And these two books I read for free on Kindle. Okay, so this book starts out with Annabelle at her older sister's wedding, and she's marrying, their father is letting her marry this old man. But yep, she's marrying this old man. And at the wedding reception, this good-looking guy, good-looking lord, comes up to her, the heroine, and he's talking to her disrespectfully. He's handsome and he's young, and he's a lord, but he's talking to her in a disrespectful manner, and he's just rude in a flirtatious way. You know, he's being flirtatious in a manner that is not what they do in those times, and she is offended and she is disgusted by him. And he tells her that, you know, I'm gonna marry you, and she's pissed. So the next day, her friends come over, and they're telling her about him. They're telling her that he has a bad reputation. He's seen all over the place with courtesans, and he's not a good guy. And she's terrified now because he tells her that I'm gonna marry you. So she's terrified. So she goes to her mother, and she tells her mother, you know, about this guy that, you know, who flirts with her and talks to her in a disrespectful manner, and she doesn't like him, and how he says he's going to marry her, and how her friends told her that he has courtesans and he's a horrible person. So her mom says, don't worry, your father will never ever let you marry someone like that, because your family values this family's reputation. They would not let you marry someone with a bad reputation. And plus, you're only 18, you're too young, don't worry about it. So she feels good, so she's not going to worry about it. So next thing you know, her father calls her in his office, and he tells her, you are betrothed to someone. And of course, it's the guy, the horrible, despicable, good-looking lord. And she is devastated. So that's what this book is about. I won't tell you anything else more about the book, because I don't want to ruin the book for you. But my, I'm sweating like a pig. But my review on this book is, I like this book. I enjoyed it. It was an easy read. It didn't have too many people in it. It just had the mother, the father, the heroine, the hero, and the horrible guy, and a few of her friends, but they didn't get too much camera time or too much mention in the book. But I like a book that doesn't have a lot of people that you have to keep track of. Who's this? What's his name? How they relate to this one and that one. So it was a simple book to read, an easy book to read. I enjoyed it. Let me see. What did I like about it? I rated a 3. What didn't I like about it? This book took me on. It had different twists that I didn't see coming. It had a few different twists that I didn't see coming at all. So I did like the book, and I rated it a 3. I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads. Well, Princess on the Pillow here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back. I'll try to be back with more reviews on historical romance novels, because I love them. I'm starting school at the end of this month, so I don't know how often I'll be able to read books. So hopefully I'll be able to do a few reviews. Thank you very much for watching. Princess on the Pillow here. Bye.